How's it going, everybody? DJ Silence here, bringing you game number 3. Between in the bottom side here of the Zelnaga Caverns, we have EG's Idra, and in the top side we have Dignitas' Select. This is the finals of the ASUS Rog Tournament that just ended very recently. Actually, it was it might have been a couple of days ago. I'm not exactly sure as to when it ended, but it just recently ended. And I watched the VOD, some of the actual tournament today on Total Biscuit's channel. It was absolutely fantastic. But we see definitely something you guys should check out. But if you guys, you should check out the whole tournament. But this was this match was absolutely insanity. So we saw in the first game that Select proxy barracks Idra, taking him out. Idra did not scout it in time, and he just straight up lost. In game number 2, Select tried to do the same kind of thing on the Metalopolis, taking the gold right away, and it didn't actually end up paying off, as Idra's micro was far too great, ended up holding that off and instantly getting the GG out of Select. This map actually was downvoted. Idra doesn't like this map. This whole finals series was actually a best of 7, so every map in the map pool was used, so they didn't have a chance to actually veto anything out. So Idra doesn't actually like this map because it's a lot easier, it favors Terran a lot more. As we see, actually see a 14 hatch expansion coming down from Idra. It looks like it's a pretty standard play, walling off at his front. Nothing interesting at the scout. See what happens here with the scout. We don't know what this guy's going to be doing, whether he's just going to be doing a normal scouting or doing some kind of cheesy proxy barracks play. Gas coming up for Select as well. Spawning pool is just getting started as well. Looks like this barracks or this bunker's going to be getting placed down. This drone's going to try and not get the probe, not get the SCV here. A couple of drones being pulled off to try and deny this. Looks like one's actually going to be sent out for a scout. Spawning pool is almost done. 3 couple Marines coming out for Select now. But yeah, if you guys didn't get a chance to check out this tournament, definitely go and do so. It was absolutely fantastic. It's $6,000 to the winner and $3,000 to the second place. Looks like that bunker got cancelled, and 4 lings being produced right now for Idra to try and hold off any early aggression. Queen's coming out as well, and the Natural's just finishing up. Looks like a quick factory going to be coming down here for Select, so we're going to see probably some quick Hellions and transitions into tanks. Very standard. Idra droning up pretty hard right now. He feels decently safe that nothing's actually going to happen. These 4 lings are going to be moving out across the map to try and see what they can find, if there's anything interesting coming along here. Holding the watchtower, going to be skirting up into the base here. But looks like Select's actually got a couple Marines, so he should be fine to hold this off here. Looks like the big swap around is actually going to be coming down here. He's going to be getting a reactor factory, getting up double Hellion production, as we see here, and so we're going to see some Hellions, and looks like actually Idra is actually able to scout that, I believe. Let's take a look and see. Did Idra scout that? Yeah, he scouted the reactor factory, so he knows exactly what's coming. He knows how to counter the Hellion play. Smartly, Idra's actually throwing down spine crawlers and actually kind of forcing the Hellions to kind of move around into range of these spine crawlers. So looks like the Hellions are actually going to be moving out across the map here. Lings and this Queen ready to block off this ramp, so they can't get up into the main. Queen's actually smart. Queen's going to be trying to go and take down, and does he snipe the one? No, it's too slow off creep. It looks like they actually get a creep tumor, so not too bad of an engagement there for Select. These Hellions are going to be swapping around to regroup with these 2 up here in this top side here. 3rd Queen out for Idra now, actually, and this very smart, using this Queen to spread the creep, and to also be able to try and deny some of this Hellion pressure. Looks like more lings are actually going to be getting produced here for Idra, so he can try and have a little bit easier of a time holding off this pressure. But it looks like actually a couple more barracks coming down, as well as a starport for Select. Looks like he's also going to be getting ready to take his natural. There it is. He's floating it over to his natural expansion. Stim packs and more Hellions coming down for Select. It looks like we're going to actually be seeing some probably going to be seeing another swap around here. We're going to be seeing the starport coming over onto this reactor to get medevacs, and this is going to be swapping over onto this tech lab to get tanks up. Looks like the Hellion harassment's actually continuing. Drones being pulled off the line here, and they're going to be swinging around to the back. He didn't really lose anything there because the spine crawler was moved. It was sitting right here, and it would have been able to at least do some more damage to those Hellions. But they're going to be swinging back, trying to pull home now, and seeing to regroup with the army. Speed coming down now for Idra, as well as Lair and an Evo chamber. Medevacs in production as well for Select. Looks like more Hellions going to be streaming across. We actually go over to the units tab. He has a total of 7 Hellions, actually. They're all going to be regrouping and trying. He's going to be picking off some creep tumors, denying the creep spread, which is a really great idea, so that the counterattack speed is a lot more limited for the Zerg player. He's going to be running them right in the spine crawler. Fortunately, he pulls them back. Looks like this one's got 6 HP. Great pulling back and micro management by Select there. Looks like we got a Baneling nest coming up for Idra, so it looks like he's going to be trying to possibly bust down this front door here, and working his way up into the main. Looks like a bunch of Lings are now moving along this left side lane, trying to see if there's any proxy buildings along this side here that he can pick off for free. Looks like he's just continuing to drone up. Looks like Idra is going to be getting his macro hatch up, and his Spire's just coming down now. So he's going to be getting up the Mutalisk. He's going to try and get the Mutalisk count up. He's saving up a lot of gas here, so he could be able to pop off a lot of Mutalisk as soon as that Spire's finished. Baneling Nest just now finishing up for Idra. Looks like these Lings are actually going to be swinging back around. 3 Banelings being morphed in as defensive Banelings for... Yeah, there we go, right up on the ramp, just in case he needs to deny any of these Marine Hellion pressure. Trying to take down the third, these rocks to the third as he takes his third over here. Hellion's going to be sweeping up into the front of Idra's front door here, picking off more creep tumors as he's going along, which is a very smart idea. Looks like he's going to be rolling down here, and he picks off all these Zerglings will go down for free. Goes down for free. That's ridiculous. Looks like all these Banelings, more Zerglings swinging around from the back. Looks like he's going to try and get this round on. Oh, he picks off a couple of Hellions. Not too shabby. Looks like the Banelings getting target fired down by the Marines. Great micro there by Select. 3 more Banelings getting morphed in. And it looks like, the Zerglings are going to try and get us around. More Zerglings streaming in. And looks like actually they're going to get repelled. Very, very well done. Looks like these Hellion support's going to be coming down from the bottom here, and now he can just go ahead and try and deny this hatchery. More Marines and a tank coming down here for Select, just to reinforce. Looks like this hatchery actually is going to go down. He doesn't have a clean attack pads. It would actually be very, very unwise of Idra to try and come in to save this base. He actually just needs to build up enough of an army. He's going to maybe try to like block these from getting out, but looks like the Mutalisks are just coming up. 7 Mutas in production. They're about to pop right now. Some Banelings just popping out as well for Idra. Going over to the units tab, we see Idra's got 9 Mutalisks and 7 Banelings, 18 Zerglings. It's actually a pretty decent sized army. Looks like there's going to be a big engagement here. Banelings going to be working their magic, and it looks like, oh, this medevac's actually, all these units are actually going to go down. This 1 Hellion also probably going to go down as well. Third base was denied though for Idra, so looks like Idra's actually going to be hurting a little bit. His main is actually getting to be mined out. His naturals is actually alright though, so we'll see what he does. He's actually going to go and try and take the gold. Looks like the Mutalisk harass is going to commence here. Looks like actually Idra is going to feel like at first he thought he was going to have enough, but he's actually going to wisely back out and try and take as little damage as possible. Holding these watchtowers, very smart idea. Gold's actually almost done. He's also taking this third base on this left side here. Interestingly enough, Select does not know about this, so if Select scouts this, he can deny it, and Idra is going to be hurting pretty bad. Gold's actually going to probably be getting taken very, very soon. Looks like going over back to the production tab, we see more tanks and upgrades actually coming out for Select. It looks like, yeah, he's transitioned into Marine Tank Medevac, a very, very strong composition against Zerg. Being able to be mobile with the Marines and being able to slowly push forward with the tanks. Mutalisks swinging around here, going to see what they can try and deny. They're not going to be able to get this gold, but they definitely are going to be able to try and do some magic, work their magic on the natural expansion here. Looks like he is driven back by the turret though. More Baneling. Oh, 30 Zerglings in production now for Idra. That's an insane amount of Zerglings. A lot of units streaming across the side, this left side of the map here. Looks like they're going to actually maybe even try and deny this gold base. Looks like the Zerglings are going to be trying to do a little bit of damage. He's going to gun it for the gold. He's going to try and take down all of those tanks. Does he get them? He looks like gets one, and there's the GG actually from Idra. He looks like he wasn't going to be able to take this gold before it turned into a planetary fortress, so he wasn't even going to try and stick it out. He knew that if Select takes this gold, his economy is just going to skyrocket, and he is not going to be able to catch up after that. Looks like this gold, he wasn't even going to be able to try and take this gold at all. So that was game number 3. Right now the series is a 2-1 in Select's favor. So we'll go on to game number 4 and see how the rest of this series plays out. Stay tuned.